As the threat of COVID-19 became clear, the demand for passenger air travel collapsed by more than 90% in a matter of weeks. In Canada, monthly passenger numbers fell below 140,000 in April and in May. That's a 98% drop from the previous year. We have not seen passenger numbers this low since 1949. This is not the first infectious disease to surge globally. There have been no fewer than 6 major outbreaks in the last 17 years: SARS, H1N1, MERS, Ebola, Zika, and COVID-19. Reviewing health and industry strategies developed to counter these outbreaks reveals a consistent application of the same remedies in every instance: health questionnaires, temperature screening protocols, and isolation and quarantine measures. Each of these outbreaks caused significant disruption to air traffic and cost the industry billions of dollars. Unfortunately, the positive predictive value of health questionnaires and temperature screening is negligible. The possibility of detecting an infectious disease at an airport without a specific diagnostic test that provides fast, reliable results is like looking for a needle in a haystack. It is an expensive, cumbersome way to appear vigilant in order to create some level of customer confidence. The characteristics of previous outbreaks did not fully expose the vulnerabilities of this industry, but post-outbreak reports, in every case, identified the ineffectiveness of these strategies. We will not be as lucky with this pandemic. COVID-19 has altered the parameters for safe air travel and exposed systemic weaknesses in the way the industry operates. Sustaining the operating paradigm of today requires continuous investment in expanding infrastructure to accommodate costly, reactive, physical processes and procedures. It is no longer sustainable and cannot scale cost-effectively to address this pandemic or the next. Those of us that depend on this industry must challenge ourselves to do better. It is unrealistic to think that increasing cost and implementing more onerous processes can deliver recovery. 3BP has developed a complete solution by approaching this problem from a different perspective. The industry must broaden its viewpoint to see beyond the threats posed to global aviation and understand the threat that global aviation poses to the world. The hard truth is, aviation is the most effective transportation system for the mass spread of infectious disease. It is from this perspective that it becomes clear how aviation's ability to connect the world's population in mere hours is itself the threat to the future viability of this industry. In 2003, SARS killed over 8,000 people, more than every terrorist attack against aviation combined for the last 60 years. COVID-19 has already killed 50 times more. Add to that the catastrophic financial impacts of these outbreaks, and it's plain to see, health safety is the most important driver to recovery. It's no longer a question of if we have to change, it's when. The time is now to reimagine airports and aviation as if they were invented today. Transparent and trustworthy proof of safety is the only reliable way to regain the confidence of our customers and responsibly restart this industry. We need a model more accountable to the principles of business, a regulatory and policy framework that incentivizes collaboration and innovation, while adhering to the principles of a free market economy. Customers are primed for the next evolution of air travel, where they are respected partners and active participants in the business they enable. Our team, along with other experts, have been rethinking, reevaluating, and redesigning every process of a passenger's journey from the moment they decide to travel until they return home safely. Customers are expecting to see changes that show care and responsibility for their well-being. Recognizing health safety as a priority starts with enabling zero-touch transfer processing and the elimination of all avoidable transmission events, characterized by prolonged proximity to others. The passenger experience should be based upon a single interface that securely houses their information on a common use platform designed to protect their privacy and connect all elements of their journey. It is the industry partners that should be responsible to enable their systems to connect through this standard platform. Proactive engagement is the foundation of a safe, simple, and secure travel experience. The passenger partnership begins with the decision to travel and the purchase of a ticket. Passengers should move seamlessly from airport curbs to aircraft cabins in minutes, not hours. All airport processes should be personalized, self-directed, and facilitated through the passenger's smart device. Check-in prior to arriving at the airport and streamlined baggage processes must be the standard. Airline-specific bag tags are obsolete and should be replaced by multi-use smart tags, representing material cost savings and positive environmental impacts. Passenger screening must evolve to a proactive, risk-based model, focused on establishing trust, utilizing today's technology to provide superior insights and identifying credible threats with fewer resources. Boarding should be optimized through the use of technology, personalizing the boarding process, maximizing efficiencies, and minimizing transmission opportunities. The health safety equation for our passengers changes in the transition from the airport environment to the aircraft. It is not financially or environmentally responsible to intentionally operate aircraft below their design capacity. Physical distancing is not reasonably achieved on board, so let's acknowledge it and accept our personal responsibility to mitigate it. The timely and transparent sharing of potential exposure events is the only immediate solution that can effectively break the transmission chains of COVID-19, reinforcing the value of our partnership. Arrival processes should deliver the same efficiencies as departure processes, enabling the movement of passengers from aircraft cabins to airport curbs securely in a seamless, self-directed experience. Our solution protects the viability of our industry and ensures that aviation remains the safest way to travel. The post-pandemic future has arrived, and the success of this industry depends on us uniting behind a common vision. We are leading this initiative, but we're all in this together.